Let's go to work. Hey! Cheater! Can't get no hotter than this. It's rough out here. Waiting on parts. I have got to hunt down the paint now. How's that stuff doing on it? I sure won't use that no more. Well, a few weeks ago I had dropped a big steel pipe on that foot. Yesterday I dropped a piece of steel off there on this foot. And this morning I got up, walked around the sofa, ripped my little toenail right off. So I'm feeling real good right now. I'm having to hobble along here. I left it on there, but it's a dangler. Still got to fool around with that thing. See what's wrong with it. Another project, take apart. I think that's what Kenny wants to see. Is any of this stuff going to fit onto there? Let me go get some wrenches and I will see. That's the first thing it needs, is a wand. Let me get this thing off. A quick connect on another quick connect. All I need is a half-inch coupling. Now this thing here don't have no adjustment to suck up the suds. This one here I bought does. Boy, this did not want to come off. I had to pull out the pipe clamp. Just to get a piece of plastic out. Alright. There's my piece. Let me turn this around this way. Get a little air over here. This thing on. Okay, I have put one of these on there, a shut-off valve to keep from going to the hardware store. Yes, that's the wrong thing to do. Yes, that's what I've done. The wand is now on there. Now, let's see if I can't find one of these screws to go on the bottom down there, because it's missing if it's not stripped out. Okay, all I got to do is find something like that. Yeah, real simple. Yeah, I had to work for it. That is metric. I had the original in my hand when I walked over here. Oh boy. There's your
Well, I'm on the hunt for some wild edibles. I know I'm gonna do some at least 3 salads tonight. So I come down here to where I seen me some clover. They're one thing I surely like to put in the salads. Quite edible and quite tasty, actually. Get me a little bag full of them, and well, not full, but that'll be one thing for it at least. Pick about a handful, and they go in there pretty good. And on to the next wild edible. Here we go. Dandelion. Leaves on these are edible, so's the roots, but I'm gonna be using the leaves tonight for the salad. They're kind of bitter. You can cook these a bunch of different ways. You can even boil them and add sugar, anything you want to do to get the bitterness out, but you just take some of these leaves here and get you a couple of handfuls worth, and you put them inside the salad with some lettuce and whatever, and you chop them up kind of fine, and can't taste any of the bitterness. And they're extremely good for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and harvest a whole bunch of these rascals and get them in the bag. All right, I believe we got enough. Let's get back down here and see what it stands up to.
I thought I was gonna have to take that wheel off, but Jim got down there in the dirt and got it.
It's a dirty job.
Now, do I want to drag a water hose down here, or do I want to take this hunky up in the front yard? I guess I better see if it'll crank first. Jumping ahead of myself.
Might help.
Alright, we thought that was rust in the gas tank. No, that is leaves. That's not a good sign. So we're gonna have to take this tank off and try to clean that out. All I need is a impact wrench. Scrape some more knuckles off. Yeah, that's certainly different how that goes, huh? There's a gas hose here somewhere. Where is it at? Little bitty one right here. May have been in there before. All we gotta do is get that loose. Oh, that's from the gas tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, that explains a lot of things. And I know why. Jerry said something about his gas tank had a hole in it, and he switched it out on here. Guarantee you, that's what he done.
That's his JB Weldon.
Yeah, that's what he's famous for right there.
It's coming off.
Well, this gas tank here for this Honda is very expensive. That's the reason he didn't buy it.
Well, I heard that.
So, that puts a halt to this. There ain't no use putting gas in this, because that's going to leak. That ain't going to hold no gas. Now, you would think that somebody that has tried that at least 45 times would not put it on there again. Nope, not Jerry. He's gonna put it on there again. What happened here is he's got all this stuff inside of there. And in there also. I don't know if the camera can see it, but it's all up in there where whatever that red paint looking stuff is. And some of it's even down in this hose, so that could be a big problem.
Alright, we're ready to try to
Alright. Alright, we're going to give it its first test start. Maybe.
Well, there's no marks for choke whatsoever.
You see that up under the breather?
Yeah.
Don't get no marks on it?
No.
Unbelievable. Now that's a good engine. All we got to do is mount the gas tank. Yes, sir. Cool.
Out on the throttle.
Alright, let's see what we can do now to the gas tank. Okay, my plan is to cut this gas tank in two. And anytime you fool with a gas tank, you've got to make sure it's not going to blow up on you. So I'm going to go up here and I'm going to show how to carbonize it. I'm going to let this sit on here a few minutes. Another way is you set that gas tank way out yonder somewhere and you leave your little trail of kerosene mixed with gas and you stand way back over here away from it and light it and it goes over and go poof. A welder died messing with the gas tank. That's good right there. Those grills about shot. Been around a long time. I was just telling Jim that needs to be on the list to rebuild. I want to get a 55-gallon stainless steel drum is what I want to get.
There've been quite a few meals cooked right there.
Oh yeah. One time I could fix steaks on there that you'd die for.
Alright, we got it on the bandsaw. We'll cut it right down the middle there. Alright, just got her cut in half. He just put the old gas tank back on here, well, the bottom half of it, and fitted it on here and marked around it and seen where you're going to have to put the slot to hold that one. You can probably hear him in there cutting them. Alright. Cut out a slot there.
How's that looking? Need more modifying?
Just wish I could get under there and see. Let's see this. can't see crap. We're sitting there looking at that. That'll never worked anyway. That gas tank. He's covered that red goo crap all on the filter.
Go ahead. All up in there.
That's the new cut. Perfect. Get that strap down. That'll be the bomb. Slip. Tough little tank. Or a old bit.
I think it may have cooled off for a degree or two.
Nah, we're just sitting in front of a fan.
Oh.
Alright, to the bungee.
About time.
Yeah, well. Get out of the way, I'm not gonna do something.
Final touch up.
Alright, we're looking at a couple of bungees and a big fight to get a hose on.
Yeah. You gotta do some mods, man.
Bungees don't want to cooperate.
Yeah. Should have been a little hole right at the top of that lip.
Bend them out some, I suppose.
Now that you've done all that. There you go. That's all you had to do.
See if we can get over this gas tank. Hang on there, Bob.
Probably not one of them. Oh, looky there, looky there.
Will do.
Maybe.
Stretch this one to that one and just do it crossways.
And before you strap that thing all down, you might want to put that gas line hose back on.
I know it.
I'm in the 50-50 thinking that this thing may work. There you go. Get at the overall look.
Make sure it can't never go nowhere.
Yeah, just rub a big hole in this right here. If it runs, you know, I know the motor runs. I'll have to look for a used gas tank. I'll take this side cover off here and check on the old belt.
Okay.
As 63 Impala was saying last night, what could possibly go wrong?
Belts are in good shape.
How many belts is there?
2.
Oh,
I've been throwing some belts at you, though.
no wasp nest, huh?
No, I don't even get to get bit. I'm good and tight.
Okay, we can put that cover back on. Well, pull it, pull the engine. Let's see what it's doing. Yeah, it's
Turn
done.
good and breathing.
Okay. That one screw holding that whole thing on, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm happy for it.
I think you got to come up and go down in the slot. See the side?
Yeah, I'm circling on a line, let me tell you that.
There you go.
I'm still on a line.
We're gonna check the oil in it since we already once cranked it up. Oh, we got a little oil stick on there.
Cool. Looks like it's overly full. Army chopper's flying so low for around here.
You want to drag that all the way up there?
I don't know what you're talking about, but let's do something with it.
I was going to put it on the lawnmower.
All right.
I'd say that was kind of loosey.
Yeah. I think so.
Well, that's gonna leak like I don't know what. Do we have any washers?
I think we do.
That gonna look like it's gonna take about 2. The water a little
That took
bit.
2 washers. We're gonna slow turn on the water. Here's this.
You have to do that slow now. Because we got a bust right here somewhere. All right, now let's try to crank her.
Can you get to it?
Huh?
Can the water ever get up to it?
I guess it's leaking.
Alright, what was I doing over here? I had that on, I think. I don't remember. I don't know, like a weirdo. Yeah. Amazing it works at all.
No. 3,500. Let's try and idle it up now.
There we go. Just like anything, we'll have to work some bugs out of it. Yeah, that ain't helping nothing.
Next we'll have to try some suds. And that one come off the 1500. thinks he's doing washing the mud off my truck. There's a lot of pressure right there. Alright, let me see if I could fix this hose again. I've got to find something about the size of New York to get this fixed. I've done it before. And the rule of thumb is somebody give you something and they think it's junk. And it is in many people's eyes. You get it running, never tell them that you get it running, or that you got it running, or can get it running. Because if you do, they be wanting to borrow it back. And if they borrow it back, you'll never see it again. Like ever. Alright, I need a great big probably, ooh, what is that? That's a big hose. See what junk I got on here. Alright, one repaired hose again. Maybe. I got a lot of water pressure. I don't have no pressure reducer valve on the upper building here. Let's see if that's gonna hold. Let me hobble over here. That's certainly leaking. Any of this hose here, you can't leave no pressure on it. It'll pop in another place. Okay, I like to have been over there right in the middle of it. Yeah. I know how to fix that. What it done is it busted again. It can't hold the pressure, I think over 60, I think. Alright, I'm getting close to the end there. Let me take this short section out, put these two together. Okay. Now I've just run this thing over my foot. Get the bell pepper.
Groovy.